Hello, welcome back. So in today's session, we're looking at some functional movements that you might be doing around the house already. And I wanted to cover this because whilst we don't want to do any sort of targeted strength work in this first few weeks, you still have a life to lead. You may have other kids in the house that need your attention, and you can't just lie in bed for 2 weeks. You know, despite all the things on social media that are encouraging women to just have this confinement bubble where they don't do anything as well. And I get that is a nice idea, but the reality is that you might not be able to actually do that. So we're going to cover a few basic movements that you're probably doing already and how you can just do them a little bit more safely and mindfully to really protect your healing, recovering body. Okay, and this is not to say that you're a fragile flower, but this is just a smart way to move in this early postpartum, smart ways to move that can really help, okay, and really bring your strength back faster. Before we jump in, quick little story, around 6 days postpartum, I had my son Ellis in the bassinet that goes onto the pram. I was on the floor and he was lying there, and I just wanted to put him up on the bed so that I could lie next to him on the bed. So I just picked it up without thinking, without any bracing, rounding my back like this, it was like a quick 5-second thing, grabbed him, went like this, so took the whole bassinet away from my body to put on the bed and felt a pop. Like, in my memory, I can hear it, but I think it was just a sensation, and I'd given myself a small umbilical hernia from that, okay? Even with all the training and education I've done around all of this, and I've written myself a program and all these things, was great, and that one movement caused quite a significant injury that go to another time. But anyway, so just a reminder that even when you think you know this stuff, it's worth reminding you of general movement. Okay, let's jump in. The first one we're going to do, simple, standing and sitting off a chair. Now, I'm not trying to tell you how to suck eggs here, but these simple movements can really make a difference. So you're going to come sit on the couch or the bed, whatever. I want you to really think about sending the bum back with a nice long spine. Okay? Send the bum back like we're squatting and coming down. To come up, we're going to exhale. Just a little exhale, drive through the feet, the whole foot, drive through the foot and stand up again with that nice long spine. Okay, that's it. And it might seem simple, but we're probably not doing that when we're sitting and standing. Okay, so one more time. Send the bum back, nice long spine, and sitting down. Okay, we're not plonking down, falling down. And if you're holding bub as well, then you'll need that extra strength to really push through the feet. You can use a little bit of rocking motion as well, so use that momentum and really drive down through the feet. One more time, sitting down, push forward, and drive up. Okay, so pretty basic, but likely that you've not been doing it like that. Just saying. So that's the first one. Move that out the way. Next one we're going to do is getting up and down off the floor with bub. So ideally, you're not really doing this too much in the first 1 or 2 weeks, but again, you've got kids at home, or you're like me and you like to live on the floor, then you will be doing this. You will be getting up and down off the floor. Okay, so first option is a simple lunge down to the floor. So we're in a lunge position. If you don't feel stable, you just widen the position, and then we're just lowering down, all the way down. Okay, and then we're bringing hands down to the floor, down to a kneeling position, and there you go. Okay, and to come back up, all fours, into that half lunge, coming up, you can tuck the toes of the back foot, really drive through the front foot, so lean a little bit forward, push through the floor, and we're coming up. Okay, let's go down on the other side. This time I'm just going to show you if you feeling weak and wobbly in the legs. We're here. You're going to lean into that front leg for support. Lower down. Same thing on the way up. But you can use a little bit of an exhale here as well. And all the way up. So that one you can also use to get up and down off the floor with Bub. If you happen to be home alone and no one else can do it for you, then you're gonna have to get Bub off the floor. So I'm gonna include a little video here of me doing this outside with my son Ellis. So now we're going to look at how we're going to do this from a squat position. So just one more option for you if the lunge one felt a little bit wobbly or not quite right. But let's have a look at this. So that's squat position. We're coming all the way down, hands down to the floor, one knee down, the other knee down, and there you go. Come back up, all fours, one leg, and all the way back up. If you're feeling nice and strong, then you can actually use this squat position to pick Bub up from the floor. But this can be quite a lot of load for the core initially, but I'll show you what it looks like as well. So squat, I would come down as much as I can. Then Bub's here, so I would get Bub, bring Bub into the chest, and then stand up. The only issue with this one for now is that I'm having to pick Bub up here. And so the load is actually quite far away from my body, which can be quite a lot for the linea alba, especially the midline here, as we're recovering in the first few weeks. So if you are going to do that one, make sure you are exhaling. So we're here, exhale. Do that core activation, so the wrapping. Make sure that feels pretty good before lifting Bub into the chest and up. Okay, nice. So the next one we're going to do is getting in and out of bed, and I'm going to take you to my bedroom now to show you how to safely get in and out of bed. Welcome to my bed. So we're just going to go over getting in and out of bed with good technique, basically. So sitting on the edge of your bed, ready to get into bed, and we're going to take the arm out. I'll scooch down a little bit here. You're going to take the arm out and support yourself down on the bed. So I'll show you this side, what that looks like here. Leaning down on the bed. Then you're going to exhale. So you scooch your legs up, still lying on the side. Lowering yourself all the way down, then lying down, okay? And then to come up, bend the knees, rolling over onto the side, exhale as you push yourself up with the arms. Take the legs off the bed, and we're here. So arm down, legs up, lying down on the side over onto your back, rather than what a lot of us might do is just hurl ourselves up in a crunch position without any mindfulness of what's happening with the core. So that can put a lot of extra pressure, especially if we're getting in and out of bed a lot in those early weeks. Great, so that's it for today. Hope that's helpful. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.